like we are live. We will obviously have to wait a little bit for everyone to join. So it will take a few minutes. But yeah, we will do the introductions when we start. Just give us 1 second.
Okay. Have you got the link? Did you post the link?
I sent it to Rachel. She'll post it. So Rachel will post the link on Twitter and Discord, and hopefully we'll start getting people in, and then we can start talking about the Invitational. This time it's gonna be quite a different one, which is both exciting and a little bit scary because more opportunities to something to go not perfect, but we'll get it done. Hey, Lady Ace, good morning. You see we have first people joining in, which is great.
All right.
We will wait a little bit to make sure we have everyone. Hey, Tico4. We have today, it's me and Troy 2 times because he cannot get this audio working from his laptop, but he will use the laptop for other stuff. Hi, Miran. And yeah, so it will be just 2 of us. Fahad is not feeling well, so he will skip this one. Hey, JPS. Hopefully it will be an exciting one. We have a few interesting rules around, so I do hope you will enjoy it. I do hope it will look okay. We are changing a little bit the way we'll present it by going extra zoom on my large screen. But yeah, that should work. Let me actually put this into the slideshow mode first.
Nice.
Let's wait maybe a little bit longer. Just looking, we have 7 people. Yeah, let's give people 1 more minute, then we'll start. Yeah. And of course, we will have it once recorded. It's on YouTube, so you will be able to. Anyone who cannot join live can watch it later, right? That's not a problem. And yeah. Thanks for those who could join. Hi, Tomo. Hi, Escobar. Nice to see you here. It's gonna be an interesting one because we are doing guilds, but we are also doing random element this time. So
that's gonna be fun.
It in a second, but before every round, not every race, every round, we will actually spin the wheel to decide on both conditions and number of laps, to make it a bit more random and hopefully more exciting. We'll see. Maybe it will be less exciting and that will be the only time we'll do it, but it's fun to try different things, just not to make it too stale. Cool.
You know, the random element's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in normal game, it will be also somewhat randomized, right? Of course, you will know it before, like you will know it before the race starts. At least that's the plan right now. But it's not gonna be as random as here, where you just join and you see what happens, right? But we do run it a little bit differently. If you guys have a moment on Twitter, you can also retweet the link and the reminder so people can join. But we will be starting very, very shortly. I think at 5 past, it will be a good time to start, so we don't keep those who join waiting. And also, given that for me it's Sunday 11 p.m., I also am in favor of not stretching it for too long. But of course, we'll make sure we run all the groups, and we'll have all the excitement. And Troy is here to share the. To share commentary as always.
So you're in Japan now?
Yep. Currently, nice. I'm living in Tokyo, yes, which is nice. But yes, time zones are a little bit. Well, to be fair, China wasn't that much better. It was just 1 hour difference. But yeah, okay. Listen, let's start. Thank you for those who already joined. Thank you for those who are watching it later. Let's not stretch it anymore. Let's talk about the rules a little bit, because this one will be slightly different, and then we'll go into the racing. So first of all, this is the Underground Invitational with guilds, right? So of course, as we already have some of the guilds being formed, we thought, let's try something different. Let's have a guilds submit their candidates for 2 different groups of racing, 2 classes. So we will have total horse stats 135 and lower, and total horse stats 136 and over. Of course, those are very big groups. We understand that. In our real game, we'll have much more granularity. It will be not based on stats, it will be based on performance. But ultimately, we do understand that here there might be quite a lot of spread in the approach. We have total 15 guilds in the lower, 13 in the higher. But we do have 32 horses in each group, because that's what we need to run a proper rounds, right? So with 32, we have 4 quarterfinals, 8 horses in each race, 4 moves to the next round, etc., etc. Those are the guilds. Not gonna spend too much time, but thank you for all of you who joined to make it more fun and slightly different. Yes, it was an extra step, so we appreciate that, but we thought, why not use the guilds that we have. So this is the fun part, or we hope fun part. We decided that the race conditions or the round conditions will be decided by a draw. So we will spin a wheel for 2 things, for race conditions and for number of laps. We'll spin the wheel once. We just have all the different conditions and different number of laps. I can even show you that. So we have the wheel ready. We'll of course, it doesn't really matter, but we'll shuffle it before the race. But that's the plan. We cannot do it for each race, because first of all, it will take forever. Second of all, it's not possible in the way that the tool is built. But yeah, we will do the random, and the guild that wins first place, of course, the winners, the top 2 winners will get the prizes, ADA prizes as always. But then Troy has a very excited dog today with us. Troy, maybe you can go on mute until it's the race time, if you don't mind, because it's gonna be a little bit easier. So yeah, so on top of that, the guild where the winning horse for each of the classes comes from will win the NFT poster. We'll have a guild name on it, of course, and we thought that was gonna be a cool extra. So yeah, let's get started. I will jump here. We already have it set up, as you can see, for the 135 or less and for 136 or more. We randomize how people are in different groups. There will be some people from the same stables in the same groups, but it's fully random. We let Excel decide. 4 moves to the next round, and here comes the exciting part. So we need to decide the conditions. So we will, and I will make it full screen once we move to the actual racing. But for now, I'm shuffling this, and let's see what conditions are we getting in 135 and under for the quarterfinal. We will change it for semifinal and for final. Oh, it's gonna be a long time at night.
Wow, nighttime.
Nighttime free. That's gonna be a long one, especially with the slower horses. But that's what the wheel wanted. So we create the round.
The wheel of destiny.
I will make it full screen for you guys. Hopefully this will be good enough, but if not, we will figure out some other options. So again, 4 groups. We will run each of them one after another. And then I think we will do semifinals. Then we will switch to the 136 and more, do quarter and semifinals, and then we'll jump to finals to keep it more exciting. But let's see how it goes. I don't want to make it too messy, but let's see where we go to. So Group 1, we have, and players' name, we put the guild's names here instead of the actual player's name. So I hope no one has a problem with that, and you can find your horses. But we have the Trailblazer Ranch, Paul Revere, we have Infamous Jers 2, Mad Guild, Lazy, Juanita, Jen, American Hamp, Johnny Lumpa Lumpa, Australian Guild, Happy, Golden Zazzles, White Fulcrum, and again, Australian Guild, Hope. So we will run this race first. Starting now, Troy, you're on. Unmute yourself so you can share the commentary.
All right, you can hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right.
And I'll make it bigger. So hopefully everyone can really see it up close. Okay, guys, we are starting. 3 laps.
3 laps. 3 laps at
night. Long one. Okay.
Holy cow. Here we go. The lights are on. We're all in. We're getting ready. We're in the gate. And we are off in the very first race of the Guild Invitational. The 5-horse decides to jump out to the front with the 6 and 2. Here comes the 1 catching the rail. The rail has been lucky the past couple of invitationals. We'll see if that is true today. 3 is up front. We are 1 and done of 3 laps. Here comes the 8 with a nice surge, but 1 says, I'm not going to be denied. We're on the back stretch with the 3 now takes a slight lead by about a length. We got a couple of contenders. We got number 5 that's trying to do this strategy of come from behind. We're going to see how that works out for him. 6 is up front. 1 moves a little bit more. We're now on the back stretch. We're rounding the turn. We're heading into the final stretch. 3 is up front. 3 is going to hold on for the win.
Yeah, this was really a race of attrition. 3 laps. We never done 3 laps before because it's a really long one, but that's what the wheel decided. So we have, and sorry, let me zoom out a little bit because that's a little bit extreme. So we have the winners from the Lazy Juanita horse from the Mad Guild. Congrats for moving to the next round, together with Paul Revere from Trailblazers, American Ham from Jen, and Happy from Australian Guild. Better luck next time to Hope, Lumpa Lumpa, White Fulcrum, and Jers 2. Obviously, some of those guilds will have horses in other races as well, so it's not all over yet. So we have Group 2. Group 2, we have 50 Shades of Hay from Dude Ranch, Chelsea from Mavericks, Flying Ham from Jen, 4 from Golden Zazzles, Ipona from La Belle Call, Bittersweet Symphony from Trailblazers again, and Ishkur from Rockefeller Estate. And sorry, one more, Arno Sound from La Belle Call. So this is our setup for the second one. Again, we are not changing the rules, meaning the rules apply to all those groups, 3 laps at night. It's going to be a long one, and we'll see who has the stamina to really go through it. It's not about a sprint this time. Okay, ready? Let's go.
The lights are back on again for race number 2. We're all in.
I like the 50 Shades of Hay name.
50 Shades of Hay is a kind of a cool name. 2 jumps out. 8 has a power move. Here comes the 1. 7, this is anybody's race at this point. We're all just jockeying around for position, trying to conserve that energy for the final lap. 1 and done. And we still have the 8 up front. Looks like 8 and 7 are kind of going at it. 1 jumps up. 4 says, I want a piece of this. We're on the back stretch. 1 and 4. Whoa, there comes 3. 3 goes up. 3 goes down. We're all over the board in this race. And we are 2 and done. Here we go. This is the final stretch. This is the final race, the final lap, rather, of this race. Who's going to take the W? We're in the back stretch. 4 is up front. 4 has a nice lead, but 1 makes a nice move. Here comes the 1, but it's going to be a photo finish. 1.
Wow, 50 Shades of Hay. Congrats. I would say that it's quite interesting to see because definitely the way the lap 1 finishes is a very different setup of horses than the lap 4. So that's definitely an interesting one. 50 Shades of Hay moving forward, Flying Ham, 4 and Ishkur. Congrats, you are moving to the next round. Better luck next time to Arno Sound, Epona, Bittersweet Symphony, and Chelsea. So that's our round 2 of quarterfinals. Round 3, we will have Thunder Paco from Matt Guild, American Woman from Trailblazer Ranch, Say Nice from Finisher, Jers 1 from Infamous, Fate Vapor from Eagle Farm, Dollar Bucks from Eagle Farm again, and then Trojan Horse Radish from Dude Ranch, and Jackpot from Finisher. So we have multiple horses from the same stable. Nothing surprising here. We had less stable than horses, but we'll see how this one will come out. Let me zoom in again. Oops, the other direction.
All right.
One more? No, that's too much. Oh, maybe okay. Okay, let's go.
Let's go. And we are off. 7 jumps out. Who's going to catch some clovers? You know, I haven't seen a whole lot of clovers. So we got 8. 8's up front, but a lot of people are up front. We're going to see. It looks like everybody is up there. 1 decides to sit back just a little bit. Now 1 decides to join the party. We're got number 8 up front with the 3. 2 makes an appearance. 8 still running strong. 8 is a very strong horse. We're going to see how this ends up. The Finisher Guild with number 8. 2 laps and done. This is it. 8 still up front with a commanding lead of about 2, maybe 3 laps. He's pulling away like there is no tomorrow. We're on the final turn coming into the stretch. 8 is just a commanding lead in this race. All 8.
Yeah, that was quite a dominance, I would say. Congrats. Oh, the endurance really played a role here, right? 43 endurance. And a small reminder, I should have started with that, but I think most of those who watch, they know very well that obviously what we are using here is not the Equine gaming software. We are using a fan-made game made by Ostasia, amazing production, which is, but it's not using, first of all, definitely not the graphics that we'll be using, but also not the engine that we'll be using, right? So this is using an approach in a certain, well, it's his vision of how different stats impact the racing. Tomo, to answer your question, guilds submitted more than 1 horse, and it was randomly assigned. So you could have more than 1 horse from the same guild in a race, right? We had 15 guilds, 32 horses. So just to answer, and who is moving forward? Jackpot, Say Nice, Dollar Bucks, and American Woman. Congrats, Jers 1, Fate Vapor, Tender Paco, and Trojan Horseradish. Better luck next time. I'm sure you have other horses still from your guilds running. So the group 4, last group from the quarterfinals from 135 and under, we have Bright Spot from Alpha Dogs, we have Scuddy from Rockefeller Estate, we have JJ's Mother from Mavericks, we have Franz Puder Run from Jen, Plugin from Clayforce, Red Rum from Finisher, Big Pons from Mavericks, and My Little Pony from Dude Ranch. So yeah, without delaying it too much, quick zoom in so you can see the action better. And off we go.
Here we go. Got the lights on. All the horses are trying to get settled down. It's like JJ's mother's a little fractious. And we're off. Here we go. We got 7 jumps up. 5 and 4. 5 and 4. The middle of the pack decides to make an appearance this time. 2's up there with the 1. Looks like the 1 through 6 is all up there. 1 and done. 4 run. Spooter run is up there. Not really any type of a commanding leader in this race. It's wide open for anybody to have a piece of this. We're on the turn, coming around the stretch for the second time. Everybody's waving at that finish line as they go past. Next time they see it, someone will be given the W for this race. We're on the back stretch. 6 is up front. Not by much. To be challenged. Maybe the 7's going to challenge, and the 7 is trying to make a last-ditch effort. And here it's going to be 7.
Yeah, so we have 7 big pawns moving on Red Ram. Scuddy and JJ's mother managed to catch in at the last at the last spot. Better luck next time. Run, Spooter Run, Bright Spot, My Little Pony, and Plugin. As we said, this one is a little bit different because we randomize it, right? So obviously that might have some impact on that, but we felt like we want to add some new element. We'll be looking for a feedback after we finish, and if you like it or hate it, then we will adjust the future races accordingly to that. So we have the round 1 done. We are setting up round 2. We will have top 4 moving on, and we have to go back to our dear wheel and see what will happen. Let's hope it's not free, because it makes it very long. Oh yes, it's gonna be free. Okay, so it's rainy free. That's our conditions. That's what the wheel said. Cannot change that. We probably should have said 1 to 2, but it's a learning experience. But it's only 2 races, right? So it's gonna be a little bit different. We have a group.
It's not bad. We're good.
We have 2 races. So group 1, it's the Lazy Juanita from Mad Guild, Paul Revere from Trailblazer Ranch, American Ham from Jen, Happy from Australian Guild, 50 Shades of Hay from Dude Ranch, Flying Ham from Jen, 4 from Golden Zazzles, and Ishkur from Rockefeller Estate. Good luck to everyone. 3 laps rainy. It's gonna be long and wet.
You know what's going to be interesting? We got all these high endurance horses going through. What if the grand finale is only 1 lap? That
could be an interesting speech. We'll have to see when it comes to that. But let's go through the first rainy semifinal.
Here we go. Track's looking a little wet. And we're off. We got 5 50 Shades of Hay. That is becoming a fan favorite today. 50 Shades of Hay is up front. We're in the back stretch. I'm seeing a lot of clovers in this race, more than what we've seen in the other race. Everybody is up front. No one wants to get mud splashed in their face. So here we go. We're on the turn. We got the 2 up front. We got the 3 up front. Everybody wants to be up front. Everybody except for the 5. 5 doesn't really want to be up front. He likes hanging back a little bit. We got the 1 up there with the 8. There's 6. We're now 2 and done. Last lap. 5 catches a clover. Is it going to be enough to get him up front? Don't know. We've got the 7, the 8. Who's it going to be? This is going to be a close one. Hold all your tickets. Hold all the tickets. This is going to be close, but I think it's number 2.
Let's have a look. Yes, you're right. So we have Paul Revere, American Ham 4, and Lazy Juanita moving to the final. Better luck this time for Flying Ham, 50 Shades of Hay, Ishkur, and Happy. This was quite an even race, despite 3 laps. We've seen quite a close one, close finish for such a long race. Quite interesting. Group 2, Quickly, Jackpot from finisher, Say Nice from finisher as well, $Bucks from Eagle Farm, American Woman from Trailblazer Ranch, Big Pons from Mavericks, Red Ram from finisher, Scally from Rockefeller Estate, and Run Scooter Run from Jen. Okay, I think that's all correct, right? Yes. Sorry, just double checking. Okay, Rainy, 3 laps, gonna be long. Let's zoom in again.
3 laps in the rain.
Technology.
The forecast has not changed. We're still raining outside. Grab your umbrellas. Looks like the rain's coming down a little bit harder.
Yeah.
It does. I see a lot more drops. We're off. We got the 5 up front. 3 decides to make a little bit of appearance. We catching some clovers. 1's up there with the 8. We're coming around the turn. 2, Say Nice is up there, getting a good gander at the finish line. We're going around the turn. Here we come, Run Scooter Run. He might be catching up there a little bit, followed by Jackpot. Here we go. We're around the turn. We still got 2 by a little bit. Not by much, though. Everybody's challenging. Here we go. 2 and done. This is it. Who's going to move on to the grand finale race? We're on the back stretch. 3 is up front. 3 drops. 3 comes back. We're on the far turn. Here comes the 7 and the 6. It could possibly be the 6.
Yeah, Red Ram got this one with Jackpot. The endurance helped again. $Bucks and Say Nice. Congrats on moving forward. Better luck next time, Scuddy, Big Pons, American Woman, and Run Scooter Run. So this concludes the semifinal, and I thought we'll keep the final for after running our second side. So we will now run 136 and more for quarterfinals, right? So 4 races. This means we are bringing Will again. For now, just to be consistent, I will keep everything on there, but maybe for the future, we need to remove those that were already selected just to make it like not have everything with free. But for now, let's see what happens. Quarterfinals. Will it be a very long one or a shorter one? It's gonna be a short.
Whoa, night one.
So very different conditions. Gonna be very interesting. We are creating the round right now. Hopefully the website will work. Yes, it worked.
You know that also, this does bring a nice, exciting element into the into the invitation. I love it.
But takes a little bit away from strategy, right? So people who already did a lot of racing, they understand which horse to put in each distance and all that stuff. So I understand that might be, on one hand, exciting. On the other hand, makes it a bit more random, too random maybe. So we will see what the feedback will be. Group 1, so 136 and more, 1 lap at night. Group 1, we have the Winnerwald from Finisher, Thunder from Golden Zazzle, Sparky Garcia from Mad Guild, Correction Denied from Alpha Dogs, Izanami from Rockefeller Estate, Heimdall from Rockefeller Estate, Misty from Golden Zazzle, and Humped Monster from Jen. This one gonna be fast, so it's don't blink.
I should have gave Charlie Brown to one of the guilds to race. All right, 1 lap at night. Winterwald is a powerhouse to contend with. We're going to see how this turns out. We're off. This is going to be a quick one. We're already in the last lap. Here we go. 4 jumps up with the 1. Seems like we're running in slow-mo. We're coming around the far turn, and we still got the 1 up front, but the 7 is right there on his heels, but I think it's still 1.
Correct. Winnerwald won this one with Misty, Thunder, and Humping Monster moving forward. Better luck next time to Heimdall, Izanami, Sparky Garcia, and Correction Denied. So here, obviously, it was kind of a different race, but you can also see some of those horses. Obviously, the speed was helping. But to be fair, this one also has endurance. So even if it's a longer distance, I think he will do quite well. Okay, Group 2. So we have Squillionaire from Eagle Farm, Adir's Beard from Alpha Dogs. It comes down to this from Trailblazer Ranch, Hump Goes Skirt from Jen, Kate Wins a Lot from Dude Ranch, Speedy Gonzalez from Mavericks, Ready to, and sorry, it got cut, unfortunately, from Trailblazer Ranch. I'm not sure what was there. Must have been 2 lines maybe, and it didn't import correctly. My apologies, I didn't notice it. And Horstoshi from La Belle École. Let's see if Speedy Gonzalez can live up to its name. It's only 1 lap. Speed will be what matters, or you should be. Okay.
Here we go.
Night and short.
Wow. We're all in.
Oh, it comes down to this. Here it shows full name. Okay.
Nice. We're off. And we got the 1 catch in the clover. All of a sudden, we've slowed up, we've speed up, we've slowed up. We've got the 1 final lap, still 1's holding on.
Yeah, Squillionaire is winning and moving forward. Cade Wins a Lot, didn't win, but is moving forward. It comes down to this as well, and Hump Goes Skirt. Better luck next time, Horstoshi, Ready to, and sorry, I don't know what's there. Fortunately, Adder's Beard and Speedy Gonzalez, the name, he didn't leave to his name, unfortunately. This time, I'm sure there will be other opportunities to show the speed. Congrats to those who are moving. Group 3, we have Predator, from Finisher. We have Jers 4 from Infamous. We have May the Horse Be With You from Dude Ranch. Dude Ranch has some good names. Nemesis from Rockefeller Estate, Giacomo from Mavericks, Hams Baden Bougier from Jen. Sorry, I butchered this one. Sofa King Fast from Dude Ranch, and Sunburn from Clayforce. Let's see how this one goes.
This is going to be a good race. Predator's Kryptonite is 1 lap. I know this because I've raced it before. So
it's going to be interesting.
It is, and JPS knows this, that 1 lap is his kryptonite.
Let's see what happens. Maybe first time it will not move to the next round.
It may not. 1 lap is kryptonite. Here we go. We're in the first lap and only lap. We're on the back stretch. We've got the 7 up front coming around the far turn. We got some horses up there. And who's going to move on? 7 beats out Predator.
Yeah, Sofa King Fast is moving forward. Predator still went through. Oh, yeah, Predator's acceleration is it the same Predator? I think this one's a different one. And then Hams Van Boje, sorry, I will be butchering this one for a bit, is moving, and May the Horse Be With You. Better luck next time. There's 4, Giacomo, Nemesis, and Sunburn. Okay, let me now find the right tab. I'm getting a lot of tabs. Last round of the quarterfinal. Northern Gasp from Mad Guild, Ghost Chain from Eagle Farm, Cobain from La Belle École, Giga Kick from Finisher, Dreamer from Mavericks, Power Shot from Alpha Dogs, Middle Camp Joe from Trailblazer Ranch, and Sidonia from Clayforce. It's the same Predator. Thanks for clarifying, JPS. I thought it's one of the top horses in terms of the stats. Cool. Zoom in with our zoom lens, and off we go. Last quarterfinal for 146 plus.
Last quarterfinal. We're in. We're going to be 1 and done. We're off. Who's moving on? Who's going home? We're in the turn. We've got 1 up front with 6. 6 and 3. Everybody is nosing. Wow, it's going to be a close one. We are in a nail biter. We're in the final turn or final stretch.
It was a close one. Look at this
It
photo
was.
finish.
Everybody was there.
Middle Camp Joe winning and moving. Giga Kick moving as well. Sidonia moving and Northern Grasp moving. Better Lucks next time to Ghost Chain, Cobain, Dreamer, and Power Shot. Wasn't your race, but maybe the next one will be. Okay, semifinals. We have top 4 to move, and we have to spin the wheel. Let's see what happens. Will be interesting if this one is free for a change. Still the same. Okay. That's the law on randomness. Randomness can mean it's gonna be the same. One learning I have, I just want to keep it fair in a sense of consistency. That's why we are allowing all of those options. But I think in the future, we'll have one wheel for each class if we do the random thing ever again. And we'll remove the answers that were already selected, so we don't have the repetition, just to make it more interesting. Okay, creating the round. And here we are, 2 groups only because it's semifinals. So we have Winterwald from Finisher, Misty from Golden Zazzles, Thunder from Golden Zazzles as well, Humpin' Monster from Jen, Squillionaire from Eagle Farm, Kate Wins a Lot from Dude Ranch. It comes down to this from Trailblazer Ranch, and Ham Goes Curd from Jen. 1 lap at night again. Not much exciting change here, but still exciting racing because all those horses proven to do very well with 1 lap. So let's see who
There you
moves
go.
on.
All right. And we are going to be off in 1 lap. Here we go. 6, Kate Wins a Lot, jumps out to the front. And here comes Thunder. Wienerwald decides to make a little bit of an appearance. Here we go. We're on the turn. We're trying to get up there. 3 is trying to hold on into the stretch, but is he going to make it?
That was a short one. So we have Thunder moving on, Wienerwald, Humpin' Monster, and it comes down to this. Congrats. Better luck next time to Squillionaire, Misty, Hump Go, Skirt, and Kate Wins a Lot. There will be other opportunities. I'm sure you will do great. And Group 2. So last semifinals, we have So Fucking Fast from Dude Ranch, Predator from Finisher, Hams Baden Boje from Jen, May the Horse Be With You, Dude Ranch, Middle Camp Joe from Trailblazer Ranch, Giga Kick from Finisher, Sidonia from Clay's Force, and Northern Grasp from Mad Guild. Again, very quick, very
Love the
short race, and we will see what will happen.
Love the creativity with May the Horse Be With You. Love that.
Let's see if the horse will be with him.
All right. And we're off. 8 jumps and makes a move. 8 tries to get out there. And here we go. We're on the turn. I'm a little worried about Predator. Predator might have seen his match. Maybe he's there. He's there.
Yeah, he did win this time. Middle Camp Joe also moving. May the horse be with you. You got the horse. You move on. And Giga Kick. Better luck next time to Hamsband Bojo. That's the last time I'm butchering the name here. Sidon, at least in this competition. Unfortunately, Sidonia, Northern Grasp, and Sofa King Fast. Better luck next time. We will now jump back to our lower class. We will do the final. This is going to be an interesting one because we will see first what we are getting. A little bit of shuffling. The last two were 3 laps, so let's see if it's gonna be
crazy if it's a short one.
Oh, 81. Okay,
wow.
That's turn everything upside down.
This is going to be crazy.
So whatever helped you win the last 2 rounds might not work this time, but that's the wheel ticking. So we have, just to quickly recall, we have Paul Revere from Trailblazer Ranch, we have American Ham from Jen, 4 from Golden Zazzle, Lazy Juanita from Mad Guild, Red Rum from Finisher, Jackpot also from Finisher. Ooh, a lot of finishers here. Dollar Bucks from Eagle Farm, and Say Nice from Finisher as well. So this is interesting because, as you know, we ran 3 laps in previous round. We are going into 1, and it's also in the rain. So it's gonna be quick and muddy and dirty and wet.
This is what I called earlier. I said, what if we spun the wheel and it came up like this? Wow, here we go. This is gonna be short. This is for all the marbles, the big W in the first class right here. We got 6 that jumps up front. 1, everybody is all over the board. They're leaving it all on the track. Who's going to make it? We're into the final stretch. We still got 8 holding on for the W.
Congratulations to Say Nice from the Finisher Guild. Lazy Juanita is taking 2nd from Mad Guild, and American Ham from Jen taking 3rd. Those are the winners. They will receive the prizes. That also means that the Finisher Guild is getting everyone who participated from the Finisher Guild is getting the NFT with the poster. Congrats! Better luck next time to others from the Jackpot, Paul Revere, Red Rum, Dollar Bucks, and 4. Close race, as we can see here. We know that the photo is not always perfect, but those are our top 3 racers, no doubts about it. We are now going to do the final on 136 and more. And again, the wheel will speak. Will it turn it into 3 turns for a change? We will see. That would be quite crazy. And it's going to be 3 at night.
Wow. Totally opposite on all of them.
So we have the exact opposite. It doesn't
crazy.
But so it's gonna be a long final, but that's okay because it's final. It's only 1 round, top 3 winners.
So I predict it's going to be probably Predator in this race.
Let's see. It's 3 laps. We never ran 3 laps before in the competitions here. So we have Thunder from
away.
We'll see. Winnerwald from Finisher, Hambin Monster from Jen. It comes down to this from Trailblazer Ranch, Predator from Finisher, Middlecamp Joe from Trailblazer Ranch, May the Horse Be With You from Dude Ranch, and Giga Kick from Finisher. So you have quite a few finishers, some Trailblazer Ranch representatives.
There's some good horses. Winnerwald's a power horse too. This is going to be interesting. Everybody's got a shot in this race.
3 laps. It's gonna take a while.
It is.
Good luck, everyone. Final 136.
Good luck. Good luck, everybody. May the clovers be with you. Here we go. We're off. Catching a few early clovers. Will they pay off in the end? We will see. We're working on the very first lap in this 1 of 3 lap final race. We're coming around and we are 1 and done. We've got 2, Wienerwald holding on by about a head, followed by the 1 and the 5 is stalking the field. We are coming around the turn. Wienerwald still is showing a strong performance. We are in the final lap. We still got Wienerwald. Wienerwald is starting to pull away from the field. This is really showing a commanding performance by Wienerwald. 5 is trying to catch up, but it's going to be Wienerwald at the finish line for the W.
Congratulations, this finisher getting the first and second podium spot, with Thunder from Golden Zazzles being the third one. So congrats to Innerworld, Predator, and Thunder. Amazing performance. Clearly, that endurance really helped. What Predator hold quite nicely given the total stats here. So congrats again. Definitely the finisher guild is the guild to beat whenever we repeat our guild racing. Thank you everyone for joining, both those who participated by submitting their guilds and their horses, but also all of you who watched it or will watch it later. We really appreciate it. We will work on distributing the prizes in the coming days. So thank you all. That was quite an interesting change. That randomness, while it might not be the most favorite for those who spend a lot of time planning and strategizing, it is definitely adding a lot of excitement, especially when we got such a randomness of complete opposite distance between the finals and quarter and semifinals. So that was an interesting one. Thank you, Troy, for, as always, great commentary. Thank you all again, and I think we will close it here and move the discussions to Discord.
Have a great day, guys.
Thank you.